We're going to be doing another lesson about how research is fun and even more totally true things. Last time we talked about how to choose a research topic. This time we're going to talk about the second most important thing to research, which is writing good research questions. So you might remember or know this phrase, there are no bad questions, which is probably true, but there are ways to write good research questions because research questions are different than any old question and they have a few rules. So what makes a good question? You're probably wondering, and I'm going to tell you right now. So they have three things. They're clear, they're manageable, and they're relevant. And if you don't know what that means, that's okay because we're going to talk about it right now. A clear question has a purpose and is understandable. To be clear, a clear question has to be written in a simple and understandable way. A simple way so that anyone who looks at that question knows exactly what it's asking. If you don't know what your question is asking, how do you know when you answer it? So when you write a question, think about what you think the answer might be so that you know if it can be answered. If a question isn't simple and clear, then it's not a good question for research. The next thing, a manageable question is one that is answerable. So just like a clear question is answerable, so is a manageable one. A clear question has a purpose and is simple. A manageable question is answerable. So when you're writing out questions, if you think this question can't possibly be answered in the scope of my research, then it's not a good research question. And you have to think about the research that you're doing, what you have available to you right now, especially when we're in the state that we're in. What do you have available to answer your question now? Can I answer this question using databases? Can I answer it using what we have on the internet or provided by my teachers right now? If the answer is yes, that's a good question. If it's not answerable with the materials you have right now, it would not be a good research question for this period. And then the last thing your research question has to be is relevant. And a relevant question does one really simple thing. It does not waste your time. So you would not want to write a question that's not related to your topic to research for this project. You don't want to waste your time looking up things that you don't need. One way to help you figure out if a question is relevant is by brainstorming. Brainstorming about your topic and what you want to know. One way to brainstorm is to use a word web. So here's a word web. And in the center of this word web, you would put your topic. And on these outside rings, you would put things you want to know. So when you're going through your research, you can keep on track by making a word web so that you don't lose sight of what it is that you want to learn. So these are the three things that make good research questions. If you have any questions you want me to answer, feel free to email me. All right, bye.